Hey, princess, what's wrong? Oh, you say we've been dating for 3 months, but I've never gotten you a gift? Well, I'm a man of few possessions, but I do have this necklace from Limited Run Games. Here, it's cursed, but you'll like it. Boom in your face! Just don't go thinking any dirty thoughts now, okay? Uh-oh. Oh no, what's happening? Damn you, Limited Run!
Hey guys, I've talked about limited run games a couple times in my previous videos, but this is going to be the last video I'll probably ever make about limited run games, because I finally got the last game I ordered from them. That is Dragon View. Now I've talked about this a little bit, probably a couple months ago. But I originally ordered Dragon View because I really liked the Draken game on Super Nintendo when I was a kid. I bought this, I think with my own money back in 1991, and it was like one of the few new games I had for the Super Nintendo. So I really played this a lot, and it probably doesn't really hold up very well by today's standards. I know a lot of people kind of trash this game, but to me it's like a very nostalgic game still. And that's why I ordered Dragon View, which is the sequel to Draken. Now, I don't know if it's like a direct sequel or if it's just kind of like, you know, in the same world or whatever. I actually haven't played it yet, but when I did get this, I did test it just to make sure it worked before I made the video, and it does work in my old Super Nintendo, so I was happy about that. What I wasn't happy about, though, is just the amount of time it took to actually have this game sent to my house after I ordered it. I ordered this in May of last year, about, I don't know, 15 months ago or so. And in the past, I've ordered limited run games, and they've been fairly quick. You know, like, I'd say maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd order them. And they'd get to my house, you know, within 2 or 3 months. So that was fine. And I really used to like what the company was doing. You know, they'd make other games that weren't being physically released, and that was a lot of times the only way you could get them physical. So I thought, you know, the company had a good vision. So I don't know what's happened since then. They've just seemed to have really lost their way. I don't know why it's taking so long to get these games, and it's just ridiculous. But this time it was even stranger because I ordered it, like I said, 15 months ago. About 3 months ago, I noticed that it listed as ready, like it had already been produced on their website. When I check it out, I check out the status of my game, trying to figure out where it is, and the status says ready, but they didn't ship it to me. Now, the last game I ordered was probably last year, and I noticed as soon as it said ready on the website, they shipped it to me like literally a week later, maybe tops. But this time it took them over 2 months to mail it to me. And you know, along the way when I was waiting, I'm like, what is going on with this game? You know, I'm like, am I even going to get this game? And the reason for that was I looked, after it was ready, I looked on YouTube just trying to figure out if anyone else had gotten their game. And I didn't really see anyone talking about it. There was one video I found, which is a very kind of a suspicious video. I don't want to accuse this guy of anything, but he kind of did like an unboxing video of the Dragon View he got from Limited Run. And I noticed that the date he did the video was almost exactly the date that I noticed the game was ready on the website. So when I watched his video, it was kind of strange. He was talking about he was talking like he had just received the game. He didn't even know anything about it, but he was like pretending to know about it. It was strange. Well, I don't want to say too much about it. Just maybe you can look at this little clip I picked out of the video here, and you can see what I mean.
So in the intro, I actually said this is an SNES game. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like questioning myself now. I'm pretty sure it's an SNES game. So if I say that the entire video and then open this up and it's not one, I'm gonna be just laughing at myself and probably not posting this. But if you see this, it's because it's an SNES game and I posted it. I don't actually know too much about Dragon View. I just thought it was cool. I like buying reprints or anything like that of the SNES games, or pretty much anything older, like cartridge wise, because they're usually more expensive, and that's why they're redoing it and like reproing it. It's because they think it's worth it, and not a lot of people can get the game, and they're able to clear the license, which is really cool. And they're usually more collector's editions, but this is just pretty simple and not too much to do. So this will probably be a short video, just me opening this guy up. Again, I don't really have any thoughts on it. It looks like a really cool game. It's got like a whole menu at the bottom, which I'm really interested on. Kind of in the veins of like a Final Fantasy of the era. I like that a lot. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any experience with this game, or if you guys got it already. I just got this in the mail, so let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys like the game, or any feedback you guys have about the game, I would love to know, without spoilers of course. But let's go ahead and switch camera angles. We'll unbox this guy. Probably a little bit shorter of an unboxing than some of the other ones, but we'll unbox it and then I can give my final review of like the cartridge, I guess.
So yeah, when I saw that, I was a little I don't know if the word's upset, but I was kind of like thinking, okay, is this guy like a shill for limited run games? Is he just making this video to make it look like these games are actually made and set out? Like, I started getting really paranoid for some reason, and I kind of almost gave up. I'm like, you know, this game's just not going to be sent to me. I emailed Limited Run. I said, hey, I noticed this game's been ready for about a month now. Do you guys know when you're going to ship it to me? And I just got like a kind of a generic reply from them. They said, oh, we're working on things as fast as we can here, and we're really been working hard here at Limited Run Games to amp up our shipping services. And they gave me a link to like their webpage where they're showing like all these procedures they're doing to expedite their shipping procedures and all this. And I'm just like, okay, gosh, I'm probably never even gonna get this game. But maybe a week or two after that, I got online again and said, okay, maybe eBay can give me a hint. So I looked on eBay to see if anyone had been selling these things, because often that's what happens with these limited run games. People will just order a bunch of them and then they'll scalp them on eBay. And I did see about half a dozen or so that were on sale on eBay. I said, okay, let me email one of these guys and find out when he got it. So I did message one of the eBay sellers. I said, hey, I ordered this game myself like a year ago. I was just kind of curious, when did you actually receive yours? And the guy was nice. He messaged me back and said, oh, I just actually got mine a week ago. I was kind of scared I wasn't going to get mine as well. So, okay, thanks for the info. And I think like 2 weeks after that, they maybe finally emailed it to me. So once they had the game produced, it took them over 2 months to actually just ship it to me. And I don't know, it's just so inexcusable. It really is just inexcusable. And like I said in my last video I made about Limited Run, this is the last game I'm getting with them. I'm never gonna waste my time with them again. If they do produce a game that looks really interesting to me, what I'll probably do is just not order it myself, and maybe after it's finally produced, if it is produced, I'll just buy it from some eBayer. You know what I mean? Because I paid like $75 for this game, you know, after shipping and tax and everything. And these guys on eBay are just selling it for like 90. So I'd rather just pay a little bit more and not deal with the headache. You know what I mean? So Limited Run, I'm done with you. You know, you can go to hell. You guys suck. But I don't know. I did open this up already, just to make sure, you know, it did work and everything. And I'll show you in this next little snippet here what the game actually looks like inside, just in case you're interested. But if not, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for dealing with my little rant here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, now we're going to look at the game a little more carefully, and I'm going to show you the inside of the cartridge too. Now you can see here I already took the screws out. The screws are in the front of the cartridge, unlike most SNES games. And here is the box. I just wanted to show you guys this box. When I first opened the game, it looked kind of bad, like the box was kind of collapsing like this. And I'll show you why. This is kind of a lower quality box than the actual Super Nintendo boxes. These things don't really stay down, and if you look closely, it's thinner than a normal box, except for the lid here kind of goes up. For instance, I'll show you, see here's my original box here. The manual is also bigger. See? Here's a standard size Super Nintendo manual, and then here's the Dragon V manual from Limited Run. Different sizes, you can see. But what's interesting is, oh, another thing, this didn't come with a little protective plastic thing either, which I guess would add an extra cost for them, so they just skipped it. Anyways, let me show you these boxes. See, they're a different width, and the Limited Run kind of tapers up on the top, which I thought was weird. But you can see this box, the game, you know, stays in there. It doesn't like, it actually fits in there. Whereas this one, it kind of just like flops around in there. Not really the best, see? Yeah. Anyways, enough of that. We'll show you I'll show you the inside of the cart now. So you can just take this off here. Here's the chip inside. And I already tested the game, it does work. And what I thought was interesting is they used a battery for the save function. On these newer chips that I've seen that use save functions, they don't even need a battery, they just save it onto the cart. So I'm not sure what happened there. I guess we're using old technology still for the chip. But it does work, and it doesn't look like a really cheap quality chip, at least. You know, some of these repro carts, the chips just look abysmal. This one looks like, you know, they made it well, at least. So yeah, that's it. Dragon V for the SNES.